So however, transitioning away, however, isn't easy. Migration timelines often span months or years, requiring a phased strategic approach. Yet, motivated by fears of losing control over their data, some organizations are seeking rapid moves as geopolitical shifts create significant anxiety. Leaders argue this could accelerate Europe's push toward building a sovereign, competitive cloud ecosystem, offering alternatives to US-based dominance. And we certainly are seeing this today. And I talked about Lidl, the grocery store that has a public cloud offering in Germany right now. They're becoming amazingly popular, but there's other sovereign cloud offerings in the European countries, France, Germany, Italy, things like that. They're becoming very attractive for the companies that are there for the reasons, that we mentioned. And so I see that being a large area of growth. We talked about the alt cloud providers on this show many times, sovereign cloud providers, specialized cloud providers like CoreWeave and Lambda Labs and things like that to do AI-based clouds. And in many instances, these alternatives are going to be much cheaper, which is a very important part of this, but also come with the appearance, that's probably the best way to say it right now, that there's going to be lower risk around compliance, lower risk around espionage, or the big thing would be lower risk around, some kind of a geopolitical upheaval that occurs in the States, where much of the workloads and much of the data that they spent so many years cultivating end up having to move from those platforms suddenly. So the geopolitical impact on cloud dependency is a huge issue, as we just mentioned. So with the rising geopolitical tensions, enterprises are reconsidering their reliance on the US-based cloud hyperscalers. And these decisions about cloud providers are no longer just technical. In other words, everything works on most of the cloud providers that are out there,